We're wearing all white. What playbook he use? This nigga use Oregon State playbook. Okay. Dun, 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 dun.
Jones Stadium in Lubbock, Texas. And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. It's the Oklahoma Sooners and the Texas Tech Red Raiders. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline.
Lubbock has one of the best fan bases in college football. When you step on the field, they are welcoming, they are loud, and they are passionate about their Red Raiders. This has become a must-visit venue. If you're talking about college football, do not sleep on Lubbock, Texas. The Red Raiders are ready to roar. Guys?
Holly, thank you. The Red Raiders kickoff unit is ready, and so is this home crowd. They've been waiting on the season, and here we go. Deep in the end zone, it's Blaylock. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Fires to the big fella. Gets him on the ground at the 31, but a nice pickup of 15 yards there.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
This is no surprise to defenses anymore. Everybody throws wide receiver screens, and you could tell they were ready for it. They saw the quick game, they pounced on it, got the wide receiver on the ground. That's not the first time they've seen that route.
With the draw, it's Blaylock. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Such a big part to convert these third downs, and they've got it at the 42.
And I think on that last run play on third down here early in the game, they're making a statement that we believe we're the more physical team and we're going to run the football even if you know it's coming at you. Nice job. They've got the ball at midfield. I expect to see more run plays coming up.
Let's take just a second and talk about Oklahoma. Doesn't matter what time of season it is, a top 10 win is a top 10 win, and you know the underdogs would love to make a statement.
No doubt about it. When you've got a very low number beside your name, you're going to get everybody's best shot. And that's what this team is expecting from their opponent today. A lot of eyeballs watching this game, David. A lot of expectations on this team. Now it's time to see if they can deliver.
Yeah, and the all-season was so...
Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Offense scoops it up and still going.
Man, and this is why you practice 5 points of pressure with the football. You cannot...
And wait just a second. The official's going to...
You got that bit back.
This one.
Dang.
So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. And the Sooners with the 1st and 10. Tells the run, wants to pass. Left side, it's Johnson. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Sells the fake. He's going to fire deep.
Woohoo!
It's right inside.
Fucking goal!
And he got away from
Good fucking ball, man.
Touchdown Sooners.
A lot of coaches talk
Good
about
fucking ball.
first series. You could tell the script reads, get that wide receiver the football because he can make plays. The quarterback, you could tell he has confidence in his guy. He finds him, and he does the rest.
And the extra point is good. He'll bring it out. It's Williams.
Oh,
Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one.
oh my fucking god.
He's got enough.
I fucking failed my dude trying to make an adjustment.
39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. And the Red Raiders want to move quickly. Back to throw, it's Francis. And the ball comes out. What a decision.
Fucking go, man.
Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover. And the quarterback just ran out of time there, and they were able to knock it free.
Quarterbacks have got to do a great job keeping two hands on the football, especially in passing situations like that, because you know defenders are swatting at the ball. Even if you can't see them, these guys, they're 6'5", 6'6", they've got long arms. They're trying to rip and tug away and get that ball out of your hands. The QB will learn from this play. He's got to do a better job with his fundamentals.
On the run, it's Blaylock. All right, guys, let's talk a little bit about Oklahoma. The portal can work wonders if you have specific holes to fill. Breathe a little new life and energy into the program. David, these guys went in there, got a nice little haul that really could set them up for success this season.
They did, and they didn't go bonkers and go crazy, Jesse. I like how they just saw a couple guys that they thought fit their system.
Oh, that'd be a better ball.
So they can rise the tide of this team.
Yeah, this feels like a curated roster, right? They only had a few holes that they had to fill up, but they went out, they put their effort into finding the right guy. They feel like they've upgraded their roster with just a few portal additions.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it.
That's to the house.
Left, it's Henderson. Makes a grab and room to run. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Nice catch and good work afterwards.
Bring all that blitz. I got a beater for it.
The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
He'll bring it out. It's Coleman Williams. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he
Coleman Williams. I know that ain't who I. Yeah, it's another name.
Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 for the 1st down.
And, you know, big chunks like this don't happen unless you commit to the run game. You got to get those big boys up front into the game, understanding I want to knock people off the football, create some holes like you do here for my running back, make the game easy.
Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. they're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. Tells the play fake, wants to throw on first down. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
Well, you're seeing a complete effort right now by this football team. Their offense has been doing their part, scoring points. They've got a big lead, and the defense right now is just shutting the opponent out. So good against the run and so athletic, and they have the ability to rush the passer. As you saw right there, getting the sack. We're only in the first quarter, but they're right now winning this game in all three phases.
For a quarterback, those mechanics need to be second nature, but sometimes they can get a little rushed.
Yeah, and we've seen that. We've had spin sessions on the field before games with Jesse, and just gets on that back foot a lot and just can't stay consistent at all. It might be the hair gel, you know, weighing him down, but that back foot just starts to slide.
You got to be kidding me, bro.
It's incomplete, but here comes the flag, and I think it's going to be a first down. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Takes the handoff. It's sticky.
But they're not going to call hold on this nigga.
45.
Okay, bro.
Finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down, and listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
Looking to pass. It's Francis. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
At the end of the period, Oklahoma has the lead. They came out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the first quarter stats. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. First play of the period will be a second down. Looking to throw, and they need a bunch. He uncorks one deep. Snags it inside the 20.
This fucking game is so lame, bro.
He might have space. And he scores. Touchdown.
Fucking lame ass game, bro.
Well, we know, David, talking to the coaches before the game, they wanted to get this guy involved. Weren't able to do it early, but they saw the matchup, took advantage of his speed.
You just threw up some bullshit.
Yeah, and sometimes it takes a minute to figure out what the defense is doing, but then now you figure it out, and now you go to your go-to guy. He has all the speed, man. He can win outside. You want to play man-to-man coverage on him? You want to leave him on an island? It's not going to turn out well.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here come the Sooners ready to go on offense. They've been firing on all cylinders, touchdowns on each of the first two drives, and they'll try to make it.
That nigga gone.
To the left, the 40, and the 30, the 10. Touchdown, Oklahoma. He found an open space and turned on the Jets. He'll try to tack on one more. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. That one's going to get a little star marked beside it on the play sheet. One play, explosive, touchdown just like that. From deep, it's Williams. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Red Raiders offense comes out ready to attack. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays.
Oh!
With running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great. So I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
To the air, it's Francis. Fires to the wideout.
That's a good ass. That nigga fast as shit.
Wide open spaces. Down inside the 35. Stopped him at the 34. And what an electrifying play. this one's not working, he'll just throw it away.
And that goes down as incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously was, so he's outside the tackle box as he knew he could throw it away as long as he got it past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open. Live to fight another down.
Brought down just
Good
outside
play.
the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22.
The interesting thing about these RPOs is it takes a lot of communication. You know, the quarterback sticks it in the belly of the running back, and the running back doesn't know if he's going to take it or not. And you could tell, took the football, got north-south, got upfield, got a great positive gain and a positive play for this offense.
And after that last one, perhaps the emphasis should be on forward pass on second down. From the gun, he'll try to throw. Keeping his eyes downfield. Tough run, gets it into the red zone. And
Yeah, stick his ass.
17.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there. So instead of throwing it away, getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
Changing the routes with his receiver. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on third down. On the move, he fires. Right side, it's Edwards. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal.
Is that Bowen in coverage?
Well, they caught the defense off guard with that play right there. Here they are in field goal range, it's third and short. You know, the odds say it's going to be a run. Instead, they throw it. They get a big play now setting up first and goal.
First and goal, and this feels like their chance to give them a finish. They'll run with Joyner. Touchdown, Red Raiders! And they take it in for 6 more points.
I supposed to have a pick.
We'll see if that breathes a little fire into them.
And you see it all the time, right? You get that score, you get that energy, the crowd gets involved, and the defense got to get out and get you a stop. But this was step one to getting them back in the ballgame.
On the return, it's Blaylock.
Man, I lag.
At the
Half.
17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. The Sooners will get things going on offense as they head onto the field. They've been nothing short of spectacular so far. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns, and they'll try to make it 4 for 4. Out wide right, it's Johnson.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
Running inside, it's Henderson. Couldn't fight his way out of his grasp.
Really nice job by this defense. First down was not successful. They get the second and short, and those are the downs where they can be really aggressive on offense and take advantage. So you kind of don't know how to play it, but they did a good job playing the run, protecting themselves against the pass, and now forcing a third down.
He's going to look for a man on third and short. Right side, it's Johnson. That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these third down situations.
The Sooners have it with a 1st and 10.
Him, man, right here.
Motion from the back. Drops back on first down. With the catch, it's Johnson.
That nigga getting a bunch of catches.
On the nice pickup there.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
It's Henderson. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. He's racked up 92 yards rushing, and that is quite an impressive first half here in this season opener.
And this
Where'd that play
offense
go?
is clicking, everything's moving, and the guy carrying the football, I mean, he is carrying the rock. Like, this is a guy he's setting this tone for this game, creating some balance on this offense. This offense is going to be a handful.
Yeah, David, I'd love to sit here and say, well, the offensive coordinator is just one step ahead of his counterpart across the field. That's not it. Right now, his offensive line is establishing the line of scrimmage, and you mentioned the back. He right now is running with authority on this drive.
And the Sooners go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Wants to throw one first. Rush right in his face. Out wide right, it's Rodgers. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Second down to the air. Caught behind the line. It's Henderson. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. You can grab, but you can't hold on. A defensive holding penalty will give this offense a first down. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Left side is Rodgers. Pushes ahead for one. It's 2nd and 9. Now a timeout called by the Sooners. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half.
I love this defense's ability to fight off blocks and rally to the football. They do such a great job pursuing that wide receiver screen to only allow a minimal gain and no first down.
Back to throw, time running short in the half.
Oh, that's a pick. Oh, I caught it.
Touchdown Sooners. Got it right in the heart of the end zone.
Yeah, and now this offense building that lead. It's still the first half, but I tell you what, shown some glimpses of why they could become a really, really good offense. Listen, you go into halftime, more of the same, right? Continue to do what you're doing, take care of the football. This offense has looked really good in the first half.
And they tacked on the extra point. Fielded in the end zone. It's Danzy. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. From the gun, it's Coleman Williams. Good
I got
game
him
there.
with that
Picks up
fucking
the first down,
tackle.
and now maybe this offense attacks before the half. Looks as if the defense was a little too
What?
into the neutral zone.
It's a hurry up.
And the penalty accepted, and they'll move him back. Offense set on first down. The give is to Williams. Short gain on that run as the clock winds down here late in the half. The Red Raiders want to stop the clock, and they use their second timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Here on second down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. Right side, it's Hudson. Great job on the containment and the tackling.
I thought that was 3rd down already.
Timeout, Oklahoma. That's their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. The Red Raiders come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. Burrowing for yardage. Coming through that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. Timeout call by the Red Raiders, and now Texas Tech will have no more to use. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. Looking downfield. It's Francis. He turns that loose down the right
That was a good
side.
play. I should have called time out.
Well, this team found themselves in a hole really quickly. Good things need to start happening, and they got to happen now. There's a big play that the offense desperately needed. A big pitch and catch. That's going to give them some confidence. That hopefully shifts the momentum their way a little bit. But they've got to cap this off now with a touchdown cut into their opponent's lead.
And it's picked off at the goal line. That's a way to make a stand. He'll try to take it back. And he'll be brought down, and that's how we'll end the first half. We've played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors.
I don't know who that was supposed to go to. But good stop.
The Sooners will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. Fielded in the end zone, it's Williams. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Texas Tech will start the drive. The offense ready to go. Down 2 possessions to start this third quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying, because you only got so many possessions here in the second half, so now you're down. I got to maximize every single one. Put your best plays together. Start this drive off on a good note.
Yeah, it starts right here. Obviously, you can't get it all back on this drive, but you can create that momentum. You can create something special and some energy, but it's going to start with this offense here executing at a high level.
Timed it perfectly to knock it free and forces the third down.
And if this offense is going to get back in the football game, those are the plays they have to make. Like, they have to make contested catches. They got to find a way to get some points, to create some explosive plays. Those 50-50 balls.
Good fucking tackle. 44.
Brought down at the 16-yard line, and that will likely bring out the punt team.
Gonna go for it right here.
All the time, man. If I beat that tackle immediately right away,
guys, look at this. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th and long. Now a timeout called by the Sooners. That's their first. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. Needs it here on 4th down. Crosses the 30. He's got a lane. There he goes. Inside the 30. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive.
I didn't account for that.
And that is the advantage of having versatility at the running back position, right? It's 4th down. Everyone in the stadium thinks he's going to get the handoff, but because of his ability to catch the football, he's a weapon in the passing game. And on a critical down and distance like that, comes up with a huge first down.
A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start.
I gotta get off the field right there.
You give away 5 like that, it's hard enough to make first downs. 1st and 15 here. Making the adjustment.
Shit.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Danzy. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. And the Red Raiders want to crank the tempo. Scanning the field, it's Francis.
Hell yes, Carter. Boo, Carter.
He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
hey, guys, I tell you what, man, they went into half. They were ready to rock and roll to start this second half. They put a nice drive together, and then it's just about managing the game, right? Don't take points off the scoreboard. I start to get an area where I'm in field goal range. I'm getting ready to score a touchdown. Be smart with the football. He gets just a little greedy.
Oh, that was a touchdown. I didn't see it till late.
I think going into halftime trailing, this defense knew that they were going to
Fuck. That's a... He's been running for fucking ever, dude.
On this drive, they get a sack. That is really good news for this defense.
The Sooners trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. He's got him in the flat. Open space at the 25. Snags it, and there's running room. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air, chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. They'll move the wide receiver. Fresh center down's going to the air. Out wide right, it's Thomas. At the 35, he's got room. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Oklahoma! He got a step and just dusted the field.
And you got to love seeing that if you're the head coach of this team, right? You always want to see your team start fast early in games and then also start fast at the beginning of the third quarter. You had a big lead. You take the ball right away here in the second half. You drive it down the field, and you score. This offense has been dialed in right from the get-go. It's been very impressive to watch.
Coming out with it, it's Coleman Williams. He'll be out of bounds short of the 25 at the 22-yard line.
Solo, you in here still?
Here's Joyner to begin the drive. Picks his way and gets 4 out to the 27.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They got to be more physical, get off the ball, get downhill faster.
Out wide left, it's Lawson. Ran through the tackle, and he's got room to run. He's into plus territory, knocked out of bounds after the nice game, mark it at the 47.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Trying to burn this defensive back.
He did. He got his ass burnt.
Touchdown, Red Raider. Rolled into the end zone, and this crowd was eating it up.
You're in the second half of this game. You're trailing, David. No surprise there. You got to throw the ball to the guys that are making plays for you. He had already had a touchdown catch. That's number 2 now. And if they're going to get back in this game, they got to keep throwing him the ball.
Amen. I mean, keep finding him. He keeps making plays, keeps catching the football. And listen, when you find that matchup outside that works, that you can depend on, I don't blame quarterbacks for going back to them time and time again.
The Sooner offense returns to the field. This lead that they've been working with has dwindled to 2 possessions, and now they'll try to find a little breathing room on this drive. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss.
I think he's showing you his experience on that decision right there. There was nothing open, so don't try to force it into coverage. You've got the lead. If it's not there, just throw it away. The head coach loves to see his quarterback make that kind of decision.
Wants to go up top on second down. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
Well, you got to give this defense credit. They have hemmed him in all game. There's been nothing for this guy running the ball, whether it's been designed QB runs or on scrambles, and a nice job there with great effort. Taking the angles away, they're able to hone in on him and get him down for a massive loss on that sack.
On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Can't hang on.
And he dropped it.
And it'll be 4th down.
Man, that is such great third down defense. Seeing the football, breaking on the football, knowing where he's at. Because he's probably going to get that first down, but nice timing. Sometimes guys get there just a little bit early, get the pass interference, but that was right on time to make the hit and dislodge that football.
Not a lot of room to field this one. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt.
I don't know. Run.
So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. Sells to run, looking to pass. Throws to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Simmons. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. The Red Raiders right after the huge play through the air back to the line. Fake to the back, wants to throw it. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up in pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
Here's a give to Joyner. Tough sledding there as he picks up 1 to the 29.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
Unleashes it.
Oh my God.
Williams. Touchdown, Red. And here they come, almost all the way back.
Hey, man, I don't know what they talked about at the half, man, but this team is rolling, doing an unbelievable job getting the football, putting it in the end zone again. And how about the defense doing their job, Palmer? Momentum is crazy in college football, but here in the second half, they've come out and seized it.
Yeah, this has been a master class in complementary football. Offense doing their job, the defense getting off the field, giving it back to the offense, everything going their way. And you're right, in college football, we see momentum shifts all the time. All of the momentum, all of the good juju right now, clearly on their side.
Quick give. It's Blaylock. There he goes. Gets enough for the first down, but not sure they'll get another playoff here in the third quarter. We reach the quarter break with Oklahoma on top and sitting in a good spot as we wrap up the third. Let's take a look at our game stats while we have a break in the action. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. Might as well give it to him again.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Turns up, it's Rodgers. They pull him down, but he's got enough, and it'll be a first down for this offense. First down here in what has been a highly entertaining Week 0 game. What a welcome to college football for this season. Fresh set of downs going up top. It's dropped after taking the hit.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. He'll set up to throw. Can hang on after the hit, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
Well, that looked like it was going to be a completion, but how about the defender making the hit, forcing the incompletion?
Guns up, and so is the noise. The crowd electric, trying to help Tech on this 3rd down. They'll go to the air. Wide open downfield. Across the 25, he's got room. And he'll go out of bounds, and this aerial attack just continues to carve this defense into tiny slices.
This is a shootout. Both offenses up and down the field. They're generating explosive plays. It feels like which team has the ball last may win, but give the quarterback a lot of credit that time because, again, he saw a beautiful look to take a shot in.
Makes the catch. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down.
This is so interesting right now watching this offense stay aggressive. They've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and you're thinking at home, we got to just run the ball and try to bleed the clock. They found something on defense they're taking advantage of. 2 straight completions. I won't be surprised if they throw it again.
Touchdown, Oklahoma! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And, man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the fourth quarter, everything going in their direction.
We needed that score right there.
He'll bring it out. It's Dancy. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. Not the day they had hoped to have, but when you are a ranked team, you are going to get everyone's best shot, and now let's see if they can pull this one out.
And it's been a long day for this offense. If you can't protect your quarterback, it's hard to be successful. That's the 5th sack they have given up. The offensive coordinator has no answers, and this defense has been flying around.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Back open in the middle.
Oh my God.
The 50, the 40, and he takes it all the way down to the 26-yard line. And the Red Raiders in the hurry up. They absolutely had to have that 3rd down to keep any glimmer of hope alive.
And defensively, that's exactly what I want. Make you get the 3rd down. The clock is your enemy. Multiple possession lead. That is right where I want this offense.
Got a little space.
Fuck, bro.
Stop is made, but he picks
I'm right the fuck there, bro.
21-yard line.
Sometimes in your playbook, you have run plays that are called run-it runs. You leave the play on no matter what look the defense gives you. That time the defense was blitzing, but they just kept the play on. That is an attitude-type run that you...
Got it. Touchdown, Red Raiders. You thought they were done. They're not. They're back, baby. He spun that wheel of fortune by challenging the call, and it does not go his way, and he loses the timeout. The 18 unit on the field. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish things off with a 21-yard touchdown pass. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Time for this Sooner offense to go back to work. That last score the defense allowed made it a 1-possession game, and there is plenty of pressure to have a productive drive here. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28.
And Nice run, and I think everybody knows. He's right there next to that 100-yard mark, 98 yards on the day. And that's a mark, man. When you hit that mark a lot of times and you take care of the football, you win a lot of football games. It's the more physical team. It's the team that makes it easy, makes it easier on their quarterback, and they've done that today.
Great play by the cornerback. He was just way too physical at the point of attack. He beat his man trying to block him, and he tackled that receiver on the screen.
They're staring down the defense and this crowd on this huge 3rd and 4. From the gun, wants to pass. Right side, it's Johnson. And he's got plenty for the first down, and now they'll have a chance to get their thoughts together coming out of the 2-minute timeout. And the Sooners come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll run it to keep the clock moving.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Gotta believe they just want to run it, take care of the football, and keep that clock moving on 2nd and 9. Hits inside, it's Blaylock. Found a little crease and turned that into a productive run. Texas Tech will call a timeout. That's
What up?
They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together.
I'm in the middle of this game. My share screen should be up. This is pretty good. I'm trying to close it out.
Might be decision time if the defense can get a stop on 3rd down from the 45. Looking to throw for it. He's going
Oh, I did not mean to do that.
down the middle.
Ho-ho!
He's got enough.
I did not mean to do that.
And that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out.
I did not mean to do that, but good catch, my nigga.
So fitting that completion ices the game and wins it for his team. This quarterback's looked really good all game.
That nigga is that nigga.
He's been making good decisions, taking care of the football, just putting the offense in good positions.
I should have kept it outside.
See that completion at the end win this thing.
Oh, and it's so frustrating defensively because, dude, I've had no answers.
He's something. That nigga the truth. I know that much.
Not surprising. Late in the game, they still can't stop him. They get the first down right there to ice this one away.
Nah, he ain't 90, but
They've got some adjustments they're going to have to make.
he's 80, 87 maybe. I ain't even ran with him. That was my first time running with him.
The run up the middle, looking for the score. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. The Red Raiders want to stop
Yeah,
the clock.
I'm not throwing it again.
Timeout.
Like,
And they'll still
hell no.
timeout.
I didn't even mean to throw that ball right there.
Still some work to do here on 3rd and goal from the 3. Slams it ahead. He'll be stopped right there. They kept it on the ground on 3rd and goal, and it did not pay off. The
Bro,
defense will use
my coaching suggestion is trying to tell me to go for this.
seconds left.
Hell no. Kick the field goal, get on up out of here. For what? My defense, he done figured out my defense second half. I need to go and get up out of here.
And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulder.
Nigga, don't be. Why are you shaking, my nigga?
Them with his foot. And it's good. And that lead grows even bigger.
That's how you close the game out, fellas.
We're going to say go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3
Really?
on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Deep in the end zone, it's Coleman Williams. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19.
Well, I got blessed with two fire-ass kickers.
So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line.
That nigga runner you want, take your, you ain't got no timeouts too? That nigga ran.
It's Williams.
That nigga ran the football. I guess he just conceded.
The Red Raiders racing to the line in the hurry up. Rides to the
He's
back.
trying to get this one. Yeah, I respect it.
Still on his feet at the 40. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. On the ground.
He trying to get this nigga some running yards. I don't know. GG, my nigga.